What's the first time I heard one of your song parodies?
I wouldn't know. How would I know that?
Because you were there. We were showering.
Oh, that's
remember?
right.
And I think it was your first big hit was "Eat It."
That could very well be, yeah.
The "Beat It" parody, and
that one, yes.
Yes, yeah, that one.
Thanks for distinguishing that one.
No, I have to, you know. And that changed your life because you had been doing song parodies before that, but when you came out with the "Eat It" song, that bumped you up like 10 levels.
That was big. I mean, before "Eat It" came out, I was basically this faceless jerk from LA that made silly songs. And after "Eat It," I was a very well-known jerk from LA that made silly songs.
Right. So people were like,
yeah.
I know the name of that guy who's irritating me. Yeah.
I mean, like back when MTV was playing music videos, I know that's probably before most of you were born.
Yeah.
But the day that "Eat It" went into heavy rotation, I became a celebrity. It was like a literal overnight fame thing. Like I'd be waiting in line at a fast food restaurant, and all of a sudden people would be going like, "It's the "Eat It" guy!"
Yeah.
It's crazy.
And then they would start...
Yes.
And then you had to dance.
Yeah.
I do that too. On command, I do that for people. Now, not now.
Okay.
Michael Jackson gave you his blessing. Is that right?
Yeah, legal permission. There's a document somewhere with Michael Jackson's signature next to mine saying we are the co-writers of "Eat It." So it's a legal thing.
Did you get to meet him?
I did a couple times, 2 or 3 times, and it's very. Have you ever met Michael?
I never met Michael. No.
Very, he's super nice, very soft-spoken, but it's not like you're meeting a human. I mean, and I don't mean this in a bad way. It's sort of like he was so bigger than life. He was so iconic.
Right.
It's almost like you're meeting an alien, or you're meeting like a statue from Madame Tussauds. It's like you can't possibly be real.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. Well, he certainly looked unusual. And then did he ever invite you over to Neverland? Did you get invited?
He did. I think it was at a point where it probably wouldn't have been cool to go.
Maybe I should leave that alone. What about Paul McCartney? As you've tried to parody Paul McCartney's music, and you ran into a bit of a snag with him. Is that right?
Well, everybody always says like, "Who's turned you down?" They're always looking for the negative stuff. And Paul McCartney, I have to say, I love him. He's a great guy, got a great sense of humor. There was one time, this is 20 years ago, I wanted to do a parody of "Live and Let Die."
Right.
And my parody. Brilliant idea. Chicken pot pie.
Chicken pot pie.
Thank you. And
I was gonna say.
Yeah. And
it's not you. It's God speaks through you.
It's true. It's true. And Paul didn't want me to do it because he's a strict vegetarian, and he didn't want a parody that condoned the consumption of animal flesh. That was the whole thing. He said, "No, you can do anything else you want. You can do like tofu pot pie." And I said, "Well, no. The chorus of my parody would be." And tofu doesn't make any noise, so it wouldn't have worked.
I love that you walked away on these artistic principles.
Yeah, you gotta draw the line.
It's chicken pot pie, or it's nothing.